My name is Becky Eveson and I am running for Councillor of Ward 4 in the Township of King. This is my first time running a campaign or being involved in one. I will not lie, I almost quit this process before I began. I got the same advice over and over again, door-to-door knocking with brochures to hand out. You ask people to donate to your campaign to support you. It was recommended that if I wanted to be successful in this process, I should look at spending $7,000, purchase 300 yard signs and brochures for every household in this ward. It physically made me cry. When you talk to our local food bank, you will know that the need to support our community to get food on the table is at its highest. If you talk to an environmentalist, you will know that yard signs are one of the worst types of plastics out there, and they are not recyclable. The brochures you print are printed on glossy, high-end paper, which is not easy to recycle. If you've known me before this campaign, I strive to support our community by giving back in various ways. How could I possibly go against the values and beliefs I stand for just to win an election? How could I possibly ask for support for this campaign when it's just to spend it on single-use waste? I started discussing my concerns about the traditional campaign, and when the discussion started, the ideas for changes started. It's amazing what you can accomplish when you collaborate with others. If I was asking for financial support for this campaign, I had to ensure that it was not just going to be for waste. That allowed us to look at all the options available to limit the financial support that was required so that funds can be donated elsewhere to support those that are in need for various reasons. Our non-traditional campaign idea came to life. In a world where technology is at our fingertips and social media is alive and well, I don't believe there is a need for printed materials for everyone. A simple way to reduce costs and single waste use. I'm asking for help to make this happen. If you can take a moment to complete the survey I put together, all information only going to be used for my campaign purposes, you will be helping reduce single waste use. I believe this is a common goal we all have for our future generations. However, accessibility is very important to me as well. Accessibility includes providing materials in various ways to allow people to access it. In order to provide accessibility but still allow for the concept of reducing waste, we were able to find a printing company that prints on eco-friendly plantable seed paper. These printed materials can be planted to become tomatoes, herbs, or wildflowers. The next step of reducing waste and cost was the yard signs. After discussions of my concerns with Moda Media, a business owned and run by some of our local community members, they provided me with a solution of reusing some signs that they already had on hand. In addition to this, we were able to find a way to turn the yard signs into boxes that can be used for planting. What a perfect match with the plantable materials we are going to be providing. The last piece I needed was how can I have this become a full circle to have these materials to give back to our community. I reached out to some of my teacher friends about using these materials in the classroom, an opportunity to teach about community and sustainability. For community members that did not want to keep the campaign materials for their own activities and gardens, they can be donated back to myself for schools, as well as a Children's Kindness Club that I am currently developing. Students would turn the yard signs into planter boxes and plant our printed materials. If we go the route of tomatoes and herbs, we can use the produce as a next step of cooking together and provide meals to identified families in the school that could use the support. I'm taking responsibility with this initiative to run these programs in the schools, to lead by examples. These programs will be moving forward if I'm the successful candidate or not, because I believe in following through on my promises. At the end of this election, if I am not the successful candidate because I did try something non-traditional, I am okay with that. Because at the end of this election, I can say that I didn't change who I am or what I believe in just to be successful. Please take a moment to complete the survey in the link above. Every response helps make a difference.